Hello everyone. So right now what I want to talk to you about is the different parts of our brain, the human brain. So our brain is composed of three main areas. Okay, and you'll see down here in this illustration, you have the reptilian brain, the limbic, and the neocortex. Now, what these three areas represent is the stages of evolution, if you will. So you have the spinal cord, and then you have what's known as the reptilian brain. This is where our parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous systems lie. This is control of our heartbeat, our blood pressure, blinking, breathing, things of that nature. Then, as the brain continued to grow and evolve, you have the limbic portion of the brain, which is known as our fear center. Here we have the amygdala. Here's also the amygdala in a different illustration. And this grew because, based out of our need for survival, our brain has two main jobs. Okay, will it hurt me? And will it kill me? Because the brain wants to keep us alive while conserving energy, as much energy as possible. And believe it or not, the brain per ounce of weight is actually the greatest source of energy burning in our body. The brain wants to keep us alive by conserving energy and by keeping us away from things that'll harm or kill us. So those are the two main jobs: keep us alive for as long as possible, avoid things that harm and kill us. So the reptilian brain was in charge of our body's functions. The limbic system grew into an emotional center, which determines, hey, if things are going to hurt or harm us, the amygdala gets activated, and then that activates certain responses within that reptilian brain to keep us alive. That's the fight, flight, freeze, fawn, fear, or fight-based responses. And then finally, as the brain continued to grow, we have now what we know as the neocortex, which is what allows us to think logically. So in the limbic system, you have emotions. For the reptilian, you have body functions. And then for the neocortex, you have logic. All right, so these different phases or areas of the brain are going to affect the way that we receive and store information very drastically. And we're going to be covering that here in the next module. But just know that for this little piece here is that the brain is composed of three areas. 1, the reptilian, 2, the limbic, 3, the neocortex. The body functions, the emotions, and the logical portions of our brain.